Alright, Shalom Malakim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all our community there that's doing the work in sincerity and charity with humiliation all across the four winds. To you I salute. This is the brother Yasha one more from the GMS Bahamas Camp with a brief lesson on spiritual hydration information. I was having a dialogue with the Jake today, right? And through the dialogue, he said two sayings. He uttered. The first one was, if we're not with those crows with play, you would have been home safe today. If not with those crows with play, you would have been home safe today, right? And the saying with that, the breakdown of it was, it was a story of a dove, right? And it would keep company with crows and ravens. And a dove basically has no company with crows or ravens. And because the dove were with the crows and the ravens in the farmer's field, right, eating away the fruits, when the farmer came out and started to shoot at the ravens or at the crows, the dove was shot at as well. It wasn't harmed, but when it returned home, it was crying because it was mixed up with the wrong crowd, right? And the next saying was, when wicked men plot, or when evil men plot, good men must continue to plan. They said when evil men plot, good men must continue to plan, right? But I want to take it from a spiritual aspect, that particular saying, right? When the wicked plan, righteous men must continue to pray. You see? Because no manner of planning would help you in the day of visitation. The only thing that would help you in those times is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. The words that you utter in those times, you must pray that it is words sent by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Because if it isn't that, then you find yourself in problems, right? Sitting down and meditating on it. That's why we have to be constantly occupied in prayer. As David did, as Solomon did, you see Psalms, you have hundreds of Psalms, written by David. He was constantly in prayer because anytime he was met with a problem or a trouble or a trial, he would pray. And that's the mindset we ought to be in. You see, we have to constantly be occupied in prayer. Salakia, slip of the tongue. I want to get the scripture here. This Psalms chapter 5 verse 8. It says, lead me, O Yahweh, in thy righteousness because of mine enemies. Make thy way straight before my face. You see, that's David saying a prayer unto the Most High. Guide him. Basically guide him, protect him against his enemies. Verse 9 says, but there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Destroy thou them, O power. Let them fall by their own counsels. Let them out in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee. You see? But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. For thou, O power, wilt bless the righteous. With favor wilt thou compass him as with a shield. You see? So, at the end of the day, the scripture also says, lean not towards thy own understanding. You see, you have to trust in Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. Because anything else can land you in problems or ultimately death. You see? You have to trust in Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. Continue to do his will. And continue to keep the faith. Because without faith, you don't look to achieve anything. You see, don't look to achieve anything worthwhile keeping, I should say. See? we have to continue to be faithful in this thing, continue to trust in Yahweh Qam Yasharahla, and continue to be occupied in prayer. But with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Qam Yasharahla, Bashim Kadash, Shalom, and Abad Rabot.